When things get bad, they'll do their worst. Let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. With this film, it was the first film in the MCU, well, in the trilogy, that was directed by James Gunn, as it is about this brass adventurer Peter Quill finding this object, in which a powerful villain is wanting it to threaten the universe. So, in order to invade Ronin, Quill must work and make a truce with some misfits. From Raccoon, Groot, Gamora, the daughter of Thanos, and Drax, the Destroyer. But when they discover the true purpose of the orb, the true power of it, and the threat that it poses to the cosmos, the group must make a stand. With the galaxy's fate in balance, they must become the Guardians of the Galaxy. And with this movie, it is one of the best ones in the MCU. As at the time, many thought that this film was gonna flop due to nobody knowing who these characters are. But it wasn't a flop at all. But with this movie, we do see Chris Pratt as Peter Quill, the legendary Star-Lord, Zoe Saldana as Gamora, Dave Bautista as Drax the Destroyer, Vin Diesel voicing Groot, and Bradley Cooper voicing Rocket Raccoon. Together, they formed the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they were all great in their roles. Each one of them gave their character a lot of heart. Fun, entertaining to watch on screen. They were great portraying this group of a-holes. But also with this film, we do see Michael Rooker as Yondu, Karen Gillan as Nebula, and Lee Pace as the antagonist Ronin, who we see is working for Thanos. Which we also do get Josh Brolin as Thanos in this. But I thought that Ronin, he was a pretty good antagonist for the most part. We do see Glenn Close and John C. Reilly portray members of the Nova Corps, with Glenn Close being the leader of it. And I thought their characters were pretty good. Like, the characters in this, whether they were side characters, main characters, antagonists, they all stood out for the most part. Most of the characters in this felt unique and were entertaining to watch on screen. But with this film, which is how the main group is from the Guardians of the Galaxy, there's just a lot of heart with it that just makes the viewer care for them. It makes the viewer care for a talking raccoon. It makes the viewer care for a talking tree. And that's what I love about this movie. Just how much you end up caring for these characters. But also with this film, the visuals, how it looked was just absolutely stunning. It was beautiful. It was cool to see a Marvel movie set in space. And the movie does have amazing accents showing what each character is capable of doing. But also with this film, it does have great music in it. The Awesome Mix Volume 1 is great as some of the songs go along with scenes. And it's just a great album to listen to. I will say though, I do think they could have done more to some of the characters, have more to their motives, like with Ronin. But at the same time, this is just one of the best ones in the MCU. This was one of the best ones in Phase 2. Like for MCU's Phase 2, it's either this one or The Winter Soldier that is my favorite for that phase. Like the two flip each time. But overall, with Guardians of the Galaxy, this is just an amazing Guardians of the Galaxy film. James Gunn just nails it with this film, as this is still my favorite James Gunn movie. And I do believe that this is probably the MCU film that I've watched the most times, because it is just one that never gets old. But have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.